Now, this sheet that we're doing, it has A, B, and C, and D. And instead of opening a new document for each one, I'm going to show you a way that's very handy. So what I've done is I renamed my sheet A, B, C, D, and you can just do that by clicking up here. But down at the bottom here, and let me get rid of this, we have this little plus sign, and it says Insert a New Element. If I click on that, I can create a Part Studio. Okay, so when I do that, it gives me another Part Studio. So this was Part Studio 1. I'm going to rename that as S number 2A. And I'm going to go to Part Studio 2, and I'm going to rename that as S number 2B. Okay, so once again, we're going to start our sketch, and we're going to click front and go to front. Now let's take a look at the dimensions in this shape. So let me zoom out here. We're missing, okay, a dimension here and a dimension here. So what my suggestion to do is let's just start and go up around until we get right here, and then we'll look at what we need to put in. So I'm going to go up 1 and to the left 1.5. So once again, I grab my line tool, I click the origin, pull my line up, I'm going to click, and I'm not going to do anything except on my keyboard I'm going to type 1, enter. I'm going to pull to the left, I'm going to click, I'm going to do nothing except type on my keyboard 1.5, enter. Now let's go take a look at the rest of this. So I need to go down 1 into the right 0.4. So hopefully you paused, did the 1 and the 1.5, come back, we're going to go down 1, 1, enter, to the right 0.4, enter. Now I just had this come up, okay? So I don't want that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back, okay? And the reason that this came up is because when I did my line, I pulled it and it snapped in. You can see how I've got the yellow across the bottom here. Okay, that's telling me it needs to be. Okay, and I over-dimensioned by putting the 1 in. But if I click here and I type 1, enter, I don't get it because it is actually putting it where it needs to be. So that was 1. Pause, go do that. Now we're going to pull to the right, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to type 0.4, enter. Pause and do that. Let's take a look now at our dimension. For B, we're going to go up 0.5. So I'm going to click 0.5, enter. So pause, go do that. And we've got 3 more parts. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to come right here, and you can see this dimension here, that is equal to 0.5. We're getting the dimension from over here. So really, the only part is right here. And if we come over 0.4 and then go up 0.5, we can manually just connect. We don't need to actually put the dimension in. So what we're going to do, and remember 0.4, I'm going to right click or click escape and come back to my line. And I'm going to come over here, click, type in 0.4. I'm going to go straight up, click 0.5, and then I can just come over and click here. So 0.4, 0.5, and over here. Now I can click escape to get out of my line tool. And what I can do now is I can move my dimensions by clicking on the number and moving the dimensions. Okay, and that is how you do sheet 2, number B.